Hello and good evening. This is Amanda, your art teacher, and it's 8:54 p.m. on Thursday, February 11th, and I'm here in my room and I'm going to be making some progress on my paintings. I haven't painted in a while because my dad and I have been hanging out for a long time, and he takes all my focus because he talks more than you would ever think it's possible for a human to talk, but he's very extroverted. And I like listening to his stories, but I wasn't able to get much done uh, other than that. So today's lesson is how to create texture in your paintings using different substances. So to get started, I pulled out a painting of Panama that I did. How many years ago? Like 8 years ago. That was for my painting one class here in Las Vegas, and I'll have to move closer so you can see the texture, because that's what this is all about. All right, just get up in here. So as you can see, I used some, I'm pretty sure this is actual black sand that I brought back from this beach, because there was like a black sand beach and I was rolling around in it and it was pretty cool. All right, let's not set my hair on fire here. And I don't remember exactly how I got this on here, if I used glue or if I just stuck it to the paint. But I'll go into that in a minute. This is just an example. And then here for this grass, you can hear it. So this is sand mixed with paint here, and then on this side for here. And then this is, I went and I bought some wood chips from somewhere, and I mixed them with paint, and there's also sand in here, I can tell. And I wanted to create like a 3D world. And then it worked out really well. And then up here, this turned out kind of crappy. As you can see, there's like, doesn't really look that great. But I wanted to create like a slightly 3D version of palm fronds. So I painted some paper, like some sketchbook paper, and then I cut it out using an X-Acto blade, and then I think I glued them on there. And yeah, I like this painting, but my clouds have improved a lot in the last 8 or 9 years or so, but the rest of it I like. And I really like Panama, the country. And then, so what else can I tell you? So this is just sand and paint. Then for my painting class last semester, we could just do pretty much whatever we wanted. And I wanted to paint this. This is one of the, when I was on a beach walk after my dad and I had dinner, I wanted to walk on the beach and he wanted to go back to the room. So I was walking and I took pictures. And I'm really proud of how this came out. I love blue and orange together, so that's kind of why I wanted to paint this. And then I used You can tell I tried to make the water glossy like I always do. But then here I made like the drier part where your feet make feet prints. That's not right. I don't know how to explain it, but like where the weight sand it makes it smooth, and then where it doesn't reach, it just kind of remains patterny, footprinty. Those are not the right words at all. Lumpy, kind of. I don't know, but that's what I did for this, and I do this in a lot of my paintings. And this is paint sand, and I also used some of this Gamblin cold wax medium, and it's basically white beeswax and Gamsol, which is the paint thinner, right? Yeah. And it's really fun. I'm gonna just stick your finger in it. So I'm going to be using some of this today when I do this on this painting, because I have to redo the color of it, and then I'll probably put in the sand. And I'm really happy with the detail on the hotels, like the lights and stuff. I really like how that came out. So that's good. And all right. I made notes for what I'm going to do. I did the tasks from the last note sheets. So step one for this will be I said that step one would be to mix the pink, but I'm not ready to mix the pink. I'm probably going to do a second layer of the purple that's in here because it's not dense enough. And I think it will be easier if I go over this first, let it dry, and then do the pink. So if I can do a layer of that, and I might need to mix it with some pink for some of this, but anyway. And then, so if I can do that, and then if I can do the brown and blue sand layer, and redefine the shoreline, because I'm not totally happy with it, but what else is new? That will be a good goal just to do on these for this video or tonight, whatever comes first. And then for my big one, I'll probably work on this area right here. And I can darken these two areas right here. And then if I can just make this area here and put in the rest of the fluffy clouds here that are this purple color, that'll be enough. I will be happy if I can accomplish that this evening. So I have a plant, and I have sparkling water with lemon right there, and I have regular water. And now I'm to begin. Should I get out the spotlight so you can see what I'm doing, just in case it doesn't focus properly? It was cold because I had the window open. Now I have all these lights on and candles. It's getting warm in my room. Okay. Why is it so dark? Okay, now I didn't realize that I had put away so much stuff that I need that I have to dig out now. That's okay. And today I'll probably be trying out one of these new paint brushes I got. This is a Russian Red Sable. One of my more expensive brushes, but hopefully it's pretty fun. But I like using this makeup brush for clouds because it's like really soft. Okay, that's enough rambling. Is it though? Wax, paint, sand, paint, blue, cobalt paint, cobalt paint. Where are my paints? Okay, so for the sand so far, I used raw umber, and I'm going to use cobalt blue, and I'm going to add, the pure brown made it kind of dark. So I'm going to add some of this flesh tint, which looks nothing like skin tone. Blue. Okay, I might have to add more paint. But we'll start with this. Okay. This just looks like a good brush to use for this. Got some sand here from Virginia Beach. Oh, there's a rock in there. Oh, there's a couple rocks in there, huh? All the rocks and shells right here I took from the beach last year on my walks and made a little candle holder. All right. And this stuff dries clear, and I don't think it has a shine to it. You can use this for varnishing your paintings. Like, you just buff it on there. That's a lot of sand. I probably don't need that much. Just go for it. No rhyme or reason. Just go for it. And you don't have to use this wax. The paint will stick to the canvas with sand in it. So I've done it both ways and they work fine. And then another thing I've done is I've actually put glue. I've like painted glue onto the canvas and then put the paint on and then put the sand on and then I put paint over that. So there's all kinds of ways to do this and it's super fun. And you get to make a mess. And just get the sand everywhere that you possibly can. And it's okay if it's not the right color. I hope it is, because I'm tired of doing layers of sand on the painting itself. So I'm gonna try to get it right on the first try. I think I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. And if you want it to be a thinner mixture, you can even add paint thinner to this. You don't want it quite so thick. A little bit more blue. I had to remove that excess sand. It's getting in my way. All right, start with this. Do do do. So, just like the other paintings, the sandy part is usually up at the top and then it comes out, comes down. So I'll probably do like out and then a curved line down. And I can just set that there. And then you just take it and kind of plop it right on there. And you can do layers of sand too. You could let this dry, and if it is not thick enough, I can make more and go over top of it. Make a little sand mountain. Can you see what I'm doing? And I want it to come up above the water horizon line because it does in the photo. But I'm just gonna do my best now and then I'll see what happens. And this stuff is cool. It it is a wax, and while it is mushy in here, it will dry and it will harden up. Um, but it'll be workable for a little while. So, like you can see, I'm just kind of going back and forth, placing it where I want it to go. And it's not the perfect color, but that's okay for right now. And then something else I will tell you is if I go over this with paint to make it the right color, it'll be uh, a very diluted paint. Like I will mix I'll mix the paint with paint thinner so that when I go over the sand, it sort of leaves the texture, because if I use a thicker paint, it will smooth out the sand, which, wouldn't be the worst thing, but that's not what I'm going for. But there's ways around that I can work around. Oh, that looks neat on camera. Cool. And then there's something back there that I think is like some land. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. You can't sit like this much longer. All right, this is looking how I want it to look. Add the impression of feet prints in there. Look back at it. Look back at it. Don't sing that on your YouTube. All right, I like it. I like it. Great. All right, I think that's good enough. And then there are some like trees here and here. And I could mold them out of some paint sand mix, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna make them I'm just gonna like put them in with some paint when this dries. And then I am going to wait for this to dry and then mix up this right color. Not this dark, maybe a little bit lighter. And then I'll go over the whole thing. And then there's like a very dark strip of trees or something. And then I'll do that. And then that should be done. All right, now I can move on to my next little goal here, which would be to work on the second layer of sky purple. And I might have to mix some pink with it. And I think this pink is okay. It might need some white. That's for glossy stuff. And this is kind of intimidating because it's so detailed. Like, look at all these little details on there. But I think I can do it. And I think it'll look cool. I'm not going for an exact replica here. And I've used these to store my paint, and I believe it's still good. Yeah, it is starting to dry out a little bit, but not as much as if I would have just left it on a canvas. Okay. So Portland warm gray here. It's like a warm purpley color. And I'm gonna use some warm white, which is like white with like a buttercream tint to it. Just use some of that. I don't know if I'll use it, but we'll see. Seems like a good idea. And all right. Oh, I get nervous sometimes. So is my mouth hanging open? I know it was, I felt it earlier. Ooh, that's pretty. And I think it's the right color. Mhm. Oh, where to begin? Where to begin? Oh, I don't know where to begin. I should probably divide it up into quarters. I don't know if that helped anything. So now I'm going to buff a thin layer of this color. Is it still dark? Why is it so dark? Hello. Where it goes. So I'm gonna put it. Oh, the glare. This is the best brush for clouds. Do I have a midpoint here? Probably right there. No, this is not the right color. Why? Why? Put it to Can you see what I'm doing, or am I in the way? I'm kind of in the way. Is that better? Kind of? Hello. Oh, the glare's the bane of my existence. So dramatic. Okay, are you going to be able to see? Is my head going to be in the way? It's fine, it's fine. The glare! What would it be like without the glare? Possible? I have one viewer. What do you think, viewer? Is it better with the light or with. No. Okay, no, that's not it. This is another makeup brush I have. I never used for makeup. But it's nice and stiff. None of this is the right color. So, this isn't even what I wanted to be working on. I wanted to do the purple, not this pink. But it took me in this direction. Hello, Edwin Lau. How was your dinner? Delicious looking. Are you still hanging out with your family? What else do you Chinamen do for this holiday? Is that racist, calling you Chinaman? No. Is it more of the actual holiday tomorrow where people go out? I need Neomeglip, my favorite medium. Oh my gosh, why? What's Red Pockets? Excuse me. Ooh, that sounds like a fun tradition. Alright, I should pay attention to what I'm doing. This is not the right color. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Amanda, what are you doing? Nope. Too dark. Ah, too dark. Right idea, wrong color. That's pretty cool. Hey, girl. No. Alright, I think that's it for this video. My back is hurting from sitting like this, and I'm gonna take a break to step back and look at what I've done and where I'm going to go. I have to fight myself and mix the right color because until I do, I won't be able to get it right. So I will probably come back. Um, it's early enough in the evening, 10:14, and yeah, I have more to do. I might be able to finish it tonight. I don't know. It's not a big painting, so we'll see. What is that? I don't know. Okay. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good evening. Yep. Bye.